Hey guys, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, I will show you guys the upcoming rebalance for the two champion. Eloise and the Raglin will get rebalance buff, guys. Today, I will show you guys that there are changes and we are gonna talk quickly about are they worth the build now. Let's get started with the Eloise. Let me open him on my screen as well. So his A1 skill, guys, you guys seen the before and after over there. Normally, has low chance of the placing block active skill from the A1, but chances increasing by the amount of the HP he loses, which is the condition. They remove the condition, guys. It's a 50% chance to proc now, place now. That's very good chance, by the way, for the A1 skill. And instead of the 1 turn, it's gonna be 2 turn. And the next skill, attack one enemy, put the target skill on the cooldown, also place a block buff debuff on 2 turn, single target, alright. But instead of the, if there is any duplicated on the enemies, if there is any champion that share the same affinity as the initial target, also put all their skill on the cooldown, place a block buff debuff on them by 2 turn. So instead of the dupe champion, they change it by the affinity. It's wrong. What does the skill do? So let's say like on the enemy team there is like 3 spirit affinity champion. You can use that ability on them. So basically he's going to place a block buff on them and they're going to be lock out their skill. And his next skill, attack all enemy, 75% chance to remove all buff from them instead of the 2 random buff, guys. And rest of the skill is pretty much the same. Also 75% chance to decrease in all enemies turn meter by 20%, decrease in each enemy turn meter at initial 10% for the each buff removed. So they didn't really touch that skill that much. Instead of like 2 random buff, he's just going to remove all buff from the target. So what my thoughts about Eloise? Well, let me remove this on my screen so I can show you something. He's undead faction, right, guys? And I'm just going to show you one champion, which is he was the previous, I mean, not long ago it was the fusion. Pretty much like whoever played the game actively must behave the Fabian, and Fabian fully look out and remove everybody buff at the same time. Like, I really don't understand, like, while they already give us a fusion in the same faction has the similar abilities, actually way better than similar abilities. Like, instead of making him like very budget Fabian, why they didn't do better job on the Eloise buff? Like, if they do that like before the Fabian release it, that could be solid, especially for the hard faction war. But unfortunately, my recommendation is not worth the build. Let me know if you guys have different opinion. Let's jump to the Raglin now. Raglin been on the game, like, I don't actually really remember, like, she was one of the OG champion if I'm not mistaken. And her kit actually looking good on the paper, guys. Like, her base stat is first of all very good. And her revive ability, I believe this is the only champion has 2 turn revive, which noticeable turn meter, I mean full turn meter, like 2 turn full turn meter revive is actually very solid. But like especially her heal abilities is like based off the attack. So let's see what they change on the Raglin. Raglin Mercy, I believe this Mercy skill her A2, yes. A2 ability, guys. Remove all debuff from all allies and place increase accuracy buff and increase attack buff on the all allies by 2 turn. Then heal all allies. The value of the heal is depends the champion attack and the HP. Alright, so previously she was just cleansing debuff and the heal, but depends the champion attack. Now they changed that like attack and HP, so she's going to deal more heal. Actually she's gonna heal more because you guys want to build your reviver high HP instead of the high attack, otherwise they are gonna die, right? That's the logic. Well, at the same time she's placing increased attack and increased accuracy. That can be cool. Yeah, I mean that's W so far. And I believe this is her revive ability. We are going to read the ascended part. Revive an ally with 75% HP and 100% turn meter. Also decrease the cooldown of the all revived skill, revived champion skill by 3 turn. Alright. So looks like they are not changing the cooldown of this skill. Both of the skill going to be 3 turn, but after you book it's going to be 2 turn. This is actually very solid. So basically her revive is exactly the same, guys, nothing changed. But whenever she revive, it's going to be fully reset the cooldown of the skill. So basically like Ankara revive ability. And to be honest, like so far I really like the changes. I don't have a Raglin myself, but so far if I have her, I will definitely build her, guys. Like very strong revive. Like this revive going to be painful in the game. And they give her passive skill. Actually she wasn't have a passive skill before. This champion is immune to block active skills and the cooldown increasing effect. Wow. So all right, like this is a little bit weird. I'm not saying this is bad, don't get me wrong, please. So you basically like don't need to build Raglin like high resistance. You can still use him on the arena. Obviously it doesn't mean like she cannot get like provoke, stun, stuff like that, or it doesn't mean like Armans can still control this lady, you know, this kind of stuff. If you guys wanna protect yourself against them, you guys still need a high resistance. But at least like some even you have a high resistance, you cannot resist like champion like Krixia, you know, Star Sage, because they have a lookout skill as well. And there we go, this passive skill going to protect you. But I want to talk about that a little bit, because block active skill, okay, whatever, but increasing cooldown effect. So as I mentioned earlier, let me show you real quickly. Her revive skill after the book is going to be 2 turn cooldown. Like even you lock out this champion, she's gonna get a turn, and next turn her revive ability going to be ready. Like it kind of like little bit doesn't make sense passive skill on this champion, you know. And it's also like weird timing. They are buffing her like that, like they are giving a champion a passive skill immunity cooldown increasing effect literally like just after they release like event dungeon, you know, new event dungeon, shredder event dungeon, which is we can get like chrono page until lockout gear. I don't know, it's really weird timing in my opinion. Raglin buff is definitely W, don't get me wrong, but this passive skill can help her A2 actually. But for especially for her revive ability, guys, because of the 2 turn cooldown, she was already very strong champion to go against the lockout team. Again, if I pull her in the future, I will definitely build her. Probably high HP, high speed build is going to be amazing on the Raglin, maybe bolster set if you guys have it, instead of going like high resistance. So let me know what you guys thinking both of the rebalance. Elega is like I don't even know I have him actually, let me check. I have him, okay, I'm not gonna build him. I don't have a Raglin, but like I mentioned, I will definitely build Raglin if I get her in the future. Especially a hard faction war in the Bannerlord. If you guys don't have a Tarichka, Marichka and the Taras, of course, it's extremely hard, guys. We have a Kaja, but Raglin is going to be very strong now. Definitely W for the Raglin. Let me know again what you guys thinking about this rebalance. Catch you guys on the next time. Bye bye.